I'm going to not just tell you about the deal. I'm going to also talk to you about some specific things that you may not know about deals like this. I think they're going to get crazy paid, and as they deserve. Is one, a lot of times the headline dollar amount is almost never guaranteed money. Like it's not like they just write a big check for 200 million and it's over. A lot of the number is based on contingencies, the size of the audience, retention, ad targets, whatever it is that they're trying to do, right? Do you agree with that? Or is that such a radical idea because we're used to black people being told what to do? I don't think that that's right. I don't think so. I actually like that. And one thing I'll tell you, just in terms of my personal experience working with Charlamagne, I always have respect for him because I remember when I first met him in 2006, I was on the Wendy Williams show, and I gave him a copy of my book. It was called "What If George Bush Were a Black Man?" And I'd given other celebrities a copy of my book, and I assume that they're not going to read it. I mean, you're famous. You don't have time to read my book. Charlamagne read the whole book. When I saw him again, he had read the whole damn book, and I remember I enjoyed all the people that Wendy Williams is such a good interviewer. I know she's the gossip queen and all that, but she was so good. It was so much better. Like I've been on like the Tom Joyner morning show and all that. I didn't like that experience, to be honest with you. Wendy's show, because Charlamagne and Wendy was such a great team, I wish they were still working together, even though Wendy looks like she's struggling a little bit. They were just good. They were so good. And so what I gathered, because I was on the show so many times and I got to know people really well with the show, was that there was some personal stuff going on behind the scenes that caused everything to kind of fall apart. And so here's the thing. This is the lesson for anybody that's out here trying to build something, trying to get your own $100 million deal or your $10 million deal or your $1 million deal or your $100,000 deal. After Wendy left, radio, I remember it was a big deal. I was on her show the week she was leaving, and me and her were sitting there for an hour. And on radio, it's interesting because the breaks are really long. So you get to talk a long time during the breaks. The breaks are longer than the damn show. So I'm talking to Wendy about her next move, and I was like, "Are you sure you want to go to TV? This sounds like a big deal, blah blah blah." And she was saying she was ready, and it was really interesting. And here's the thing though, Charlamagne wasn't like after it was done. From what I understood, Charlamagne just had to go back to South Carolina. And let me just tell you this: so when he goes back to South Carolina, this is again my perception. I don't know his life like that. I just know what I saw. He will call me and ask me to be on his show that he was doing in South Carolina. What nobody listened to this show. Well, from what I understand, I think this show might have been like a public access radio show. It wasn't nobody listening except two farmers and a chicken. And this man was doing radio even when he wasn't getting paid. He was doing radio even when nobody was listening. He was doing radio even when he didn't have a deal because he had a love for radio.